To basically understand or to basically trade those breakouts. You know what I'm saying? Have you ever noticed, right? The market will just break out like massive. You know what I'm saying? The market will just break out with like an impulsive candlestick and then retest and then continue going straight down. This is what I mean. Impulsive, correction, impulsive. That's what I mean. That's what I mean. That's what I mean, bro. That's what I mean by I'm focusing on the highs. Once I see that the market actually failed to break this particular high, I understand where the market is going. I know what the market is doing. Right? So I'm keeping you on the safer side. I'm keeping you on the safer side to please be aware of your highs and your lows. I've been preaching this, bro. Be aware of your highs and lows. Be very fucking eye open, bro. Wow, I'm swearing so much, bro. Sorry, but be very eye open when it comes to the market, bro. Be very eye open. Please, all I'm just asking for is a like on this video. This video is literally for free. All I'm just asking for is a like. Please. All I'm just asking for is a like. You know what I'm saying? But let me show you about the lower lows and lower highs. Let me show you quickly. Let me show you the lower lows and the lower high. Right? So the market created a downward formation. Alright, we saw that, right? The market created a high, right? Created a low. This is the low that the market created. This is the lowest point that the market reached, right? And then the market actually touches it or breaks it and then retest it and then sell towards the downside. My case is done. My case is done. My case is done. You know what I'm saying? But don't take those breakouts lightly, bro. Once the market actually breaks out of the trend, you already know. We go. But I'm just saying, once the market breaks out of a trend and the candlestick closes below the trend and it retests and it fails to create a higher high, it creates what? A lower high. Why am I not entering the trade? Why am I not entering the trade? Like, it's that simple. But let's go back to gold and let's analyze, because I don't want to waste your time. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm pretty sure this video is long. It says. But as you can see, right, as I told you, right, that the yellow line represents what? The high that we literally just broke, right? The yellow line represents the high that we just broke, right? So yeah, that's what the yellow line represents, right? As you all know, my strategy, right, in the daily time frame, I mark up my highs and my lows. In the 4-hour time frame, I still do the same thing. I mark up my highs and my lows. So candlestick formation, but we're gonna use the horizontal rays this time. We're gonna use this short ray, and we're gonna change the color to green. Right, so we're gonna change the color to green. Right. As you can see right now, I'm just marking areas that have 3 or more touches. Right. I'm not focused on what the market did, when. Nah, I'm just marking my areas that have 3 or more touches, right? The most sensitive areas that I can see right now in the market or on this pair, it is this area, right? You know why I'm marking this area? It's because it's near the current market price. It's near the current market price. That's the reason why I'm marking that area over here, because it's near the current market price. And the lowest point the market went is over here. That's the lowest point the market went, near the current market price, right? Because you can see that currently the market is over here, right? The market is over here, guys. Let me trade. Let me draw that. The market is over here. So we can literally see that the market was moving in some sort of like a bearish transformation. Let me do it like this. Two touches on the trend, A, B, C, confirmation, 3 confirmations to enter a trade. We already have 3 confirmations to enter a trade. Right, we can see that we had some sort of a bearish trend formation over here, bearish trend movements over here. Right, so the market was creating what? Lower highs and lower lows, lower highs and lower lows. Right, this, let me draw it. Lower high, lower low. Right, lower high, equal highs. This is a double top. This is a double top, and then a lower low, double bottom, boom, boom, double bottom. The market actually buys. When the market buys, it creates what? It creates a triple top, and we add what? We add resistance. You can see that the market has been failing previously. The market has been failing. I'm not gonna lie. So every time the market touches that level, goes down, right? So we can see that, okay, the market creates a lower high, right? Or a triple top, a triple bottom, right? Instead of the market creating a high, right? Because you can see that the market created a double bottom formation, and the market started creating highs because it broke our low over here. The market broke our low over here impulsively to the upside, right? So the market created a high in a sense. It created a high, created a low, created a high, and then when it created a high, it actually cancelled and broke out the lows that the market actually recently created, right? So let's remove all of this and let me show you what I mean. So we need to go to the 1 hour time frame to basically show you what I mean, right? That the market was creating highs, right? Because you can see over here, the market created some sort of a double bottom formation, right? The market created some sort of a double bottom formation over here, even though you can't see clearly though. But probably like if you go to like 15 or 5 minutes, you will see it. Yeah, that's what I mean. Double bottom formation. The market created a double bottom formation at support. That's indication of bias, showing that the market is failing, right? The market created lows over here, so these are our lows, right? As you can see, the market bought first time, failed, second time, gained more momentum to actually buy and break the high that the market created. The market broke that high and created a high, right? It created a high and then created a high low above the high that we just broke right now, and then from there we literally bought, right? So let me just show you what I mean, right? By the market was moving into sort of a bullish trend formation, right? The market was moving into sort of a bullish trend formation. Guys, one thing you should know about me is that so one thing about me, I don't like having trends that actually cut like a trend line or something. So I'm just gonna remove this just for the thing, because like I don't like having trend lines that actually cut the candlestick, right? But that's what I was saying, right? The market was creating what? Lower highs and lower lows, right? All of a sudden the market started creating highs, right? So that means we're in a bullish trend now. The market was in a bullish trend for a short period of time, created 1, 2, 3 touches at resistance. It means that the market is failing again, right? As you can see right here, right? High, low, high, low, high. These are highs. And then why the fuck does the market actually break this high and creates what? a lower high. This is a lower high because if you can go to a 15-minute time frame, you can see this is a lower high. Right, so market broke out and then retested. This is a lower high, right? So that's what I mean. The market created a lower high, right? As the market is creating a lower high, it's creating a lower high below our high that the market just created, right? And then the market actually does what? The market breaks our low that the market basically created. What I mean by low, it's also our high. It's also our high because we have this yellow line. As I showed you in the daily, yellow line means that we at our high of the day, right? So that's what I mean, bro. The market is creating lower highs. That means that the market is failing to go towards the upside. That means that the market is changing direction and the market is literally going to sell, right? So what I'm predicting for gold actually is that we should wait for a breakout. We should wait for a breakout on this big bullish trend, right? Because guys, breakout strategies work. Breakout strategies actually work, right? Because you can see over here we were at some sort of like resistance, right? Candlestick, boom, 1 2 3 touches means that it's a valid support. I mean support, we entered the support over here, but then when it broke it, it entered as resistance, right? So as I'm telling you guys, bro, once the market actually breaks out of a trend or once the market breaks out of a structure, just know that we're milking. Now I'm saying, once the market actually breaks out of a trend or a structure, just know that we're milking. But random moves that the market can actually create is that it might just bounce off over here because you have a lot of touches over here. And let's just say we enter this trade, right? Let's just say we enter this trade and we are in deep profits right now. We're in deep profits right now, right? What I'm thinking or what I'm seeing, because I'm not thinking, what I'm seeing, right, is that the market might just do this, right? The market might just do this, retest our high, right? Because I told you, yellow line means that it's the high that we just marked out. Yellow line high, right? It means that it might just retest the high, and then it's up to the market what the market does, whether the market is going to sell or the market is just going to continue buy. But what I'm seeing is that the market might just sell and then respect over here. When the market respects over here, we can see that the market is failing to break our trend line and it's creating a double bottom formation and it's at support, right? So the market might just buy over here if the market actually respects this. But once the market actually breaks out of our trend, then we are going hard with sales. We're going hard with sales. That's what I'm saying. Once the market actually breaks out of our trend, we are going hard with sales towards the downside, right? We are going hard. We're going hard, right? Because as I showed you, right, in the previous video about trends and breakouts and everything like that, right? Let me show you this one. It's not the 1 hour trade. It's not. It's probably like the 4 hour, right? 4 hours trend line. Boom. Right, let's extend it. Right, A, B, C. A lot of touches. A, B, C. Right. As you can see, the market is respecting this bearish trend over here. Right. So my is the bullish trend. Leave the bullish trend out of the picture. Right. My is the bullish trend. Right. Our nearest area or our nearest lowest point that the market actually reached is over here, right? As we're making our way towards the area, right? So it's literally up to the market because we don't chase the market, we follow the market. So if the market buys, we enter buys. If the market sells, we enter sells. because we don't want to go against the market. Write that down. We don't want to go against the market. Do not trade against the market. Trade with the market. If the market is buying, buy. If the market is selling, sell. According to your strategy, though. You know what I'm saying? But as you can see, high, broken, sells. Right? This is what I'm predicting. Right? Probably double bottom, something like that, or triple bottom. Boom. New lows, new highs, new lows, new highs, new lows, new highs, new lows, new highs. Right? New lows, new highs. That's what I'm predicting. Because as you can see, the market is literally respecting this bearish trend over here, right? And we're not at daily right now. The market is respecting this bearish trend in the 4-hour time frame, right? As I told you, gold loves to respect what? Trends. Gold loves to respect trends, right? So the only way that our trade will be invalid, right, is when the market actually breaks this high over here, because this is our biggest high. Once the market actually breaks this high, that means our trade is invalid, right? So let me just do it out. Once the market actually breaks this high over here, once the market actually breaks this high over here, but yeah, once the market actually breaks this high over here, that means our trade is invalid. That means our trade is invalid. Our operation is done. Now we're just focusing on highs, right? So once the market breaks this low, mark my words, once the market actually breaks that high or that red arrow, that means our trade is invalid. Our setup is invalid. That means the market took our setup and did this with it. It didn't do it away. Once the market actually breaks over here, right? Once the market actually breaks over here, it's a dub. A win is a win. A win is a win. You just gotta target some new areas, right? A win is a win. Once the market actually breaks that area, a win is a win. That's what I'm saying. A win is a win, bro. But what I'm expecting for gold is sells, because we're in a bearish trend. Like why would the market buy? Right? We're in a bearish trend. Right? So that's what I'm expecting for gold. Sells. Gold, I am expecting sells. Once the market actually breaks this structure over here, this level over here, once the market actually breaks it, that means that we are going with sells, right? But there's a lot of things that the market might create, right? The market might just do this, right? First option, the market might just come here, fail, double bottom formation, consolidate for like a little bit, and then buy, and then retest our high. As I told you about the high, retest our high, and it's also what? It's not just retesting our high, but it's also retesting our area over here. So let me just make it more. The market is actually respecting this level over here. So this is what the market might actually do in like the next upcoming days, but the overall direction, it's bearish. So the overall direction is bearish, but hope you guys actually learned a thing or two in this video. Please be sure to like, comment if you're new to the channel, subscribe, and yeah, bro, thank you so much for 2,000 views in 7 days. Really appreciate it. And yeah, bro, let's have a dope year. 2024 is in like a few months. Let's prepare for it. Please share the video with your friends and family. But most important, please like the video. Let's get this video to 40 likes. Please, let's like this video to 40 likes. Let's get this video to 40 likes. And shit, we might just do a part 2. Look, you know what I'm saying? We might just do a part 2. or if anybody that is trying to analyze, right? Anybody that's trying to analyze and basically trade with me, just DM me in my Instagram. DM me in my Instagram, and we can basically set up a date and stuff like that. Completely for free. DM me in my Instagram, and we'll talk from there. And see you on the next video. Hope you like the intro. Gang.